Hey guys, what's happening? Crossy here with part 2 of my look at Russian Fishing 4. In this one I'm going to be looking at the beginner's pole. We actually call it a whip in the UK. And also I'm going to check out the feeder rod. I'm going to be using a ledger, so that's like a lead weight. That you use to carry the line and the hook out into the middle. So let's have a bit of a look at what I'm going to be using. I've already got a new pole, a new whip, kindly donated by one of my followers over on Twitch, which is this one. The Sterling stick. The one that you start off with is the telly stick, which is this one here, 4.8 meters. Now the one I was donated is slightly longer, which is the 6 meter one. So that's your length of it there. Tells you there. And casting weight, so it's like 3 to 25 grams. Now the feeder rod that I've got is this one. Sorrento, the FD 130, and that one's 4.2 meters long, apparently. Now I don't think it is that actual length, but it is a feeder rod, so we can use it with a reel. So we've got a reel as well somewhere. Let's have a look on that. So I've already set this this rod up ready for feeder fishing. So we've got the Express Fishing 3000S reel. I've got some line on it, the 5-pound green mono, and this is our ledger. So I'm just going to switch the cam off, we don't need that at the moment. So I've got a 1 ounce, it's like a 1 ounce lead. Hooks, I'm using a size 14, and I've got a worm as my my hook bait. Now the pole, the whip, should I say, that I'm going to use is this one. So on this I've also got 5-pound line, a little float bobber, and also a size 16 hook with a single maggot on that one. So yeah, before we go and do some fishing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this canteen and get some free food. So we stock up on our food. And also, in this episode, I'm going to look at the skills that you need to advance in the game. So these are your skills. Now the first skill is your float fishing skill. Now I'm up to 21% on that one, because I have since the last video I did on this, I've leveled up a few times. I've also got started on the lure fishing skills here, and this is the feeder rod fishing skill. So that's unlocked. Now what I want to unlock next is this one, which is the bait, you know, digging for your own bait type of thing. But before you can do that, I'm going to need to buy the shovel. Also, this is the next bit of progression that I want to make, which is mixing your own ground baits. Now at the moment I can't actually progress. I need to do something else first. So what I'm going to do, before we go down onto the lake, I'm going to call in at this store here. This is where you can repair your tackle. So if you've got, you know, a problem, like you've damaged the rod or the reel or whatever, you can repair that here. But you can also buy other items, so items that you would that you could use for repairing other stuff and crafting, because there is an element of crafting to this game. Ryan, how are we doing, mate? There is an element of crafting, so this is where you would go to buy the items for crafting lures and stuff like that. So I'm gonna buy this, the shovel. Right, now we've got that. So in my inventory now, at the bottom, I should have a shovel somewhere. Where are you? There it is. I've also bought some items for crafting some ground baits. So I've got my base mix, an additive, and also a liquid mix as well. And from that you can create different combinations of ground bait. Here's one that I think one of the followers that I've got over on my Twitch channel, he sent me some items, and it was this ground bait here. Now I believe, obviously because it's in Russian, it's a corn-based ground bait, and you can just throw balls of that out and fish over the top of it. So let's wander down onto the lake and we'll try and catch some fish. Just trying to find the path. Here we go. Here's the path. So we'll go down and we'll have a look. Some of the spots I've found, which are quite good. Now this is like the main camp area. Now you can light a fire because you have got a comfort level. So at night there is a fire here that you can light. Like that. And I believe you can brew coffee here at the fire. So we're gonna carry on wandering round to a spot that I've found around the other side. Now you'll see down the on the left hand side, the blue messages that are popping up. They're actually other players, other online players, and what they are catching. Now you don't actually see anybody else. Have I gone past the spot? I think I have. I think it's back through these this grass here somewhere. Let's run through the grass. Yeah, here it is. So this is like a broken little platform, but I quite like this area here, next to this rock. Now it's about 1.5 meters deep here. So what I'll do, first of all I'll set up my ledger rod, which is this one. Now let's check what bait. I'm gonna put one of these worms on here. I think these are slightly bigger worms. Let's put that on it and we'll cast that out. Where's the wind blowing? Now the wind's blowing from that direction, so I think it's going to blow me towards that way. So let's just cast it out and see what happens. Yeah, see how it blows it across to the right. So we'll just tighten up. Let me turn my reel speed up. Right, that's tightened up, and we can put that down on a rod rest. So you don't have any fancy bite alarms in this game, but what you do have is a little bell See the little bell on the end of the rod? And when you get a bite, that will tinkle. So you can see it's on a couple of rod rests. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fish at the side here using the whip. So here's my whip. Let's have a look what bait we'll put on this one. We'll put something else. One of these dough balls, little balls of bread on this. I think I'll try, just go with a standard one. And I'm going to increase the depth. So using your plus and your minus on your keyboard, you can increase your depth of your float. I'm going to go to about 143. I think that's what I plumbed it at last time I fished here. So we'll just whip that out there. And when you've got it on the right depth, if it's over depth, when you check out your float, it won't actually sink to the white line. It'll be off it. And I think I've just heard a tinkling on the bell. Yeah. Check it out, guys. Watch. If we get a bite, yeah, it's definitely pulling it. Let's hit that rod. See what we've got on. Yeah, there's a bit of bend on the line there and on the rod. So we're into something. Right. Just reel it in. It's not giving much of a fight. So it's probably only a small fish. What I'll do, I'll put my net out. Oh, there we go. Little tench. Little tench. Not very heavy, about half a pound. That's in grams, so 273 grams. So you're looking, yeah, about half a pound. So put that in the keep net. So you keep net, if you hold your C button down, press your C button, it brings up whatever you've got in your keep net. So let's put that one back out. It's going to be dark soon. I need to work on the accuracy of casting. Let's tighten that up. And then we'll put the rod back down. There we go. Tinkle, tinkle. CFC, hi, how you doing, mate? So anybody's got any questions, stick it in the chat or in the description afterward, in the comments after the video, and I'll try and get back to you. Right, let's get this whip back out again, see if we can get something on the float. Right, so we can zoom in. So yeah, I was saying before, the float, that's perfect there now. It's just off the bottom, because I know it's I think it's about 145 centimeters on the bottom, and that's just off, and it's just sunk down to that white line that you can just see below the orange marks. There we go, got a bite. Fish. Just a little one, I think. Just whip it in. Little roach. Oh, we've got tinkling on the bells again. Have we got a better bite this time? Looks like it's Phil, hi, how you doing, mate? It looks like it's dropped back. It's definitely a drop back. what I can do, I can put this on a rod rest as well. Let's just put that down. Let's have a look at what's on this this feeder rod. Have we got a fish? Is there anything on it? I don't think there is. I think we missed that bite then. Let's put it back out. This is Russian Fishing 4, guys, on PC. Now, don't be put off by the Russian text and instructions. It is quite playable, and it wouldn't take you long to work out what everything does. There is a lot to it. There's far more to this than any other fishing game I've played. Let's just cast this back out. So with this skill, you've got you've got skills that you can unlock. You can craft your own ground baits, and you can also craft your own lures as you advance through the game. Let's put that back down now. There we go. Let's pick the little whip back up. So yeah, there is a hell of a lot to it. So the skills side, these are, like I said before, these are skills that you unlock. Now my float fishing one, I've completed the first bit, which the first one is for giving it, like, gives you extra distance that you can cast out. Then the second one, I don't think I can unlock this one yet. That's giving me plus on something else, but I'm not sure what yet. We'll have to wait until it starts unlocking. So it's going dark now. Now the fish habits change through the night, and also the weather, the temperature, and the cycles of the moon also affect the fish. So there's a lot of variables. See, that's just lifted that float then. So this whip is like, basically you start the game an absolute novice, you know, not even a novice, you're a beginner. You got to start learning to fish, and you learn your watercraft with the game. Oh, here we go, it's a better one. Let's put the torch on in a minute. Let's get that in. It's a little crucian. 623 grams, so it's just over a pound. And you've also got a torch. Let's put the torch on. So yeah, you know, your skills, you've got XP, you level up with your XP, but you also get skill points that go towards unlocking your skills as you advance through the game. So I'm not gonna do a long stream. I'm just gonna keep it probably to about an hour. And we'll just see what we catch in that hour. Oh, we've got a ring on the bell. Right, I can't. That's saying you can't put it down. You're too close to the edge. There we go. Have we got a bite this time? Let's see if it bends the rod. I think we have. Yeah, we're into a fish here. Yeah, this is better. What have we got? Bream. Some sort of, like, definitely a bream, I think that. Looking at it. Now that's given me 5 luck points. XP, and it's also give me 0.2 skill points. So another thing you can do with this game, you do need to eat. So my food level bar there with the knife and fork down in the bottom left, that's quite full at the moment, but you can also drink. So if we look at some of the items I've got, so these are like sausages and some bread, Coca-Cola and coffee, green tea, but you've also got alcoholic beverages. Now the alcohol, by drinking the alcohol, it increases the XP that you get, but it does wear off after a little bit. So what if we drink that one? That should now give us a limited time on extra XP per fish that we catch. Let's bang that back out. See if we can get a bit more XP. Let's level up to 9. We're not far off being there. Let's tighten that up and put the rod back down. Let's pick this whip back up. I think we've got a fish on. Nope. No. Right, I like this little edge here. Could do with a night float. Like a starlight, glow in the dark float would be awesome, like. So like I said, the habits of the fish during the night, different fish seem to come on. So I think I might try a different bait. Let's try a different bait on this this whip. So let's try. I'm going to check which hook I've got on this, which size hook. I've got a size 16 on it. So let's try a little worm. Let's put the worm on it. Let's see if that makes a difference. So I've got four fish in the keep net now. We've got a bream, a crucian, a roach and a tench. There's a hell of a lot of species in this lake as well, but in the game there is a lot of fish. I think I can show you that in a second. Is it N? No, N is where you do you can craft your own bait. See, these are all locked, but the top one, which is a dough ball, is actually unlocked to me. So what you do is you click on it, you click on the plus. You need some bread, so I've got bread here. I don't want to use this because I haven't actually eaten any of that yet. But what you do is, if you eat 3 parts of it, so you've got 4 parts that you can eat 3. Your last one, come on here, click on it, and it allows you to click on OK, and that would then craft the dough balls from it. And then you can use them to fish. Oh, looks like we've got another bite on that feeder rod. Let's have a look. See, is it bouncing it down? Yeah, there's definitely something having a go at that. It's not very big, whatever's on it. It's not even fighting properly. Might be another bream. We know what bream are like. They just sort of give up, don't they? So it's only small. Could see it coming in. Another bream. Only a little one. But they all count. They all go in the net. Just going to move this around a little bit. Let's try casting that way. And what I'll do, I'll show you with this one. This time, how you can throw in your a bit of ground bait. So we'll fish over the ground bait with the whip. So we're fishing there. So I think if you hold U and we click on the ground bait, see how he's got the ball of it in his hand. Now I'm gonna try and get it as close as I can. We'll have a few more. Let's try aiming a bit higher, see if it goes. That was better. Let's put a couple more out and we'll fish over them. That'll do, I think. Let's pick that back up. So now we're fishing over the I'll pull it back a little bit. Let's pull it back this way a bit. So we've put a bit of ground bait in. See if that helps. Be nice when I can mix my own ground bait. The actual mixing part of it allows you to use various combinations. Well, it's so much stuff that you can buy for mixing your own ground baits. It's unreal, really. You can add 2 different base mixes, 2 different additives, and 2 different liquid additives. So you can make combinations of all the stuff that you can buy in the store. You can also use the smaller fish that you catch. You can use them as live bait once your skill has progressed enough. Let's just lifted it. There we go. Oh, I missed that bite. Missed that one then. So yeah, there's a lot of there's a hell of a lot of stuff that you can do with this. So like I said, I'm going to do probably another 30 minutes, and then we'll check out what I've got in the keep net. I also want to have a look at what we can do with this shovel now we've bought it. Leighton, how you doing? I'm thinking of doing a PS4. Oh, nice bite. PS4 on Euro fishing. Well, I did one last week on Euro fishing, and but it was on PC. I went on Mana because I've only got Mana Farm for PC, but I've got Foundry for PS4. And I sort of struggled really on Mana. Now I went on it to test it. Now they've actually patched the game again, haven't they? Because I think they've made it so you can catch the smaller boss fish. Here we go. I've got a fish on here. So I was trying to catch Yeah, it seems it. It seems it. Seems harder. Got a fish on that float rod as well though. Missed that bite. The big ghost is still elusive, is it? Another bream. Well, I've not got any of the DLC on Xbox. Keep blanking, dear. Oh, it's coming daylight again now. Dan Lewis, how you doing, mate? Are you enjoying Russian fishing? Let's pick this up because I'm getting hammered on it here. Yeah. Right, let's have a look at this this shovel. Yeah, I'm on feeder rods now, mate. I had one of my followers on Twitch, well, a few of the followers on Twitch, Lady of Games and Chuck, Marvin, a few others that play this game. They donated loads of bits and pieces the other night when I did a stream over on Twitch. So I'm just trying to catch a few fish. Come on, fish, take it. What have I been using? Oh. Just mainly, I did a 6-hour stream the other night on Sunday. I did a 6-hour Twitch stream. And I got quite a few levels in that stream, mate. Why can't I pick that up? Alright, I've got to put that in my backpack first. Put that away. Let's pick this rod up. So yeah, I leveled up quite a lot. And I also got quite a few coins. Is there a fish on this or what? Don't think there is. No, no fish. Let's fish a bit closer. So yeah. So that's why I've leveled up a few times. That's still too slack, that line. Is that better? No, it still looks slack. Way too much slack line there. So yeah, I've been mainly using the whip, mate. I haven't really done much with this feeder rod until now, so it's mainly been using the whip and just catching what I can. It's all a big learning curve, isn't it? It's all a big learning curve with this game. So let's have a look. I've got that. When it continuously rings, yeah. So it must be like line bites. So I wonder, pick that up. Well, I bet if I use this here. It's like you're digging for worms, isn't it? I'm getting something. Right, does it tell me in this bit? Right, hover over the feeder rod and press Y. Ah, yeah, it's one of the options there, isn't it? Has it tightened it up? Yeah, it's tightened it up. Cheers, mate. So you've got other options there as well, haven't you? What's G? G's the setup. K. Don't know what K is doing. It's doing something. So we'll do a dig. Right, has that found anything? K is bail arm. Well, I just took the bail arm off then. I think I have on that one. Yeah, let's tighten it back up. Probably missed loads of bite on. Oh, fish on. Fish on. Yeah, I think that's what I did then. Another little crucian. I think there's a fish on that, you know. Yeah, there's a fish on. Fish on. Not very big, I don't think. Whoa, fish, where are you going? There we go. Little bream. Right, I'm going to change the bait on this because I'm just getting pestered by bream. Let's put some of these on. Got a 1K carp. I've actually had some alright fish, you know, out of here. This Mosquito Lake, it's quite good. Right, let's tighten this. That's better. Look at that there, it's like perfect time in the morning. Not a ripple. What did you have your carp on? Corn. Corn. Single corn. I haven't bought any corn yet. Right, which is the one that shows me... Oh, bite. What's been caught in this lake? Which button is it? It's not that one. Right, this is the lake that I'm on. So the carp in this lake, the biggest one in this lake that's been caught is 14.7 kilos. That's a decent sized carp. That's like a 30-pound carp, that. So there's 30 at least in here that was caught on maggot. I'm not sure what these are. These cheese and stuff, or potato. $4.5 kilo bream on the worm. Worm maggot. Looks like maize or something. I don't know. Tench, decent sized tench, nearly a 4 kilo tench. It's getting on for like £9. Perch, 2 kilo perch, over £4. Yeah, it is a little bit quick, isn't it? It needs slowing down slightly. Pike in this lake, 7.7 kilos. It's like a 15-pound pike. So they're the these fish are not in this lake. The ones that have not got anything registered against, they're not in the lake that you're fishing. So there's a few that are not in this one. But there's quite a few species of fish in the game, which I'm quite impressed with. Let's have a look if I got any more worms when I was digging then. 370, 1 and 10. $371 and 10, so I'm gonna go back on that. I'm gonna try again. Let's see if it increases. 371 and 10. It is a bit like Fishing Planet, but more in depth. 371 and 10. Right, I can't select it until I bring my rod back up. 371 and 10. So I didn't find any more worms. But I think it must affect that. 3 of 24. Right. Spin for perch. Alright. Now the English version, I have actually seen it being used by one of the game devs. She was actually using it last night on Twitch. So all the instructions, everything was in English. So that is coming soon. As for it coming to console, that'll be further down the line. I think they want to get the PC version you know, complete before they look at creating a PS4 or Xbox One version. But it is a beautiful looking game. Nice bite. That's a bit better. Putting a bit more strain on the rod then. Another crucian. Got one lock point. Well over £1 in weight. So we're up to 10 fish in the keep net now. I like this little spot. Just in front of these reeds, near the lilies. Now, when you look at the map, I'm actually fishing around this area here. So it's about a metre deep apparently, but I think it's actually deeper. I think it's closer to that. Must be closer to this point. Den Honey, hi, how you doing? Something's having a go at that. Well, welcome from the Ukraine. You press M on the keyboard. You need to buy the map from the little map shop though, Dan. I'll try and help you. What's the problem? Bit more ripple on the water now. Can you see the white dot on the compass in the bottom right? That's the white dot shows you the direction the wind's blowing in from. So it's sort of coming over towards me. Mad, how you doing, mate? Ah, yeah. Oh, nice bite. Yeah, I bought the map early on. Ronnie B, I don't know what sort that is. It looks a bit like a grass carp, doesn't it? A baby grass carp. Do you have what? Same thing for me? Don't understand, mate. Ah, right, no worries. What's it like? It's very good, mate. It's totally immersive, really in depth. From being able to craft like ground baits, your own mixtures. You've got to buy the ingredients from the store with your in-game money, but you can craft ground baits. You can craft lures. You can dig for your own bait. All different aspects of fishing. So you got from float fishing on a whip like this. No, you don't need to learn Russian, mate. I don't know Russian. I don't know Russian, but the English version's coming soon anyway, mate. I saw the English version being used last night on Twitch by one of the game. I think she's actually one of the mods for the game, and she was using it, so it is on its way. See the wind now. Wind's picking up, blowing over from northeast. It's actually bowing the line. Then I can't read that. I'm not sure. What you need help with. No, I don't understand. Oh yeah, there's miles more to it, mate. It's like real fishing. there's something we got that there. Yeah, we're in. It's only a little fish. Another little crucian, I think. Yeah, we're leveled up. Leveled up with that one. Crucian carp. Yeah, I think. Translate. I'll have a look at it when I finish the stream if I can. I think they're all in Russia, mate. If I go to bring this up and then we'll go this. These are the lakes. This is like the tutorial lake, and then this is the one I'm on. Now I've unlocked this next one as just unlocked. Just bear with me. So yeah, these are the different lakes. These are still locked. And the last one is this one. They all look really nice. I think this one is a river. This one I've just unlocked is some sort of river. If you've broken your rod, if you go to the tutorial lake and go to the little cabin, then you will be given another rod and line, etc. So no, I don't have a spur, mate, and I can't gift because I'm not a premium member. Yeah, it is very cool, Mad. Very cool. Okay. Yeah. How do you can buy them, mate? So I've also got a feeder rod that I'm using there. So let me look at my skills now. Can I unlock another skill? Yeah. So I've got level 1 now on this next bit. I can't unlock that one. Not got enough points. I think I need to reach 30 to unlock the next area. I think you call them muffin. Yeah, a muffin. Can't unlock those yet. So yeah, I'm using... I'll show you. This one, I'm using this. And the other rod, I'm using this. So that one. I'm using this. Okay. The oh, fish on. The baits I'm using. So this one is this. Okay. Worm. And this other rod, this one, I use this, one of these. Yes. Dough for feeder. Right, I'm going to change it because there's not much happening with that, so I'm going to try worm. Yeah, man, I've had a few days of playing it, so like I say, you don't need no Russian, mate. You seem work your way around it. Somebody's just caught a 13-kilo fish, not on this lake, does it? But the messages that are popping up. We've had a 13 perch, little perch. Mad, you can use the smaller fish that you catch in this game. Once you've reached your correct skill level, you can use them to live bait. So you can catch your own live bait, yeah, which is pretty cool. It's all got to do with these are your skills. So float fishing, lure fishing, feeder fishing, digging, mixing your own base mixes, and creating lures and whatnot. I think these actually show you. That's like my profile. And then this one is your achievements in the game. So I've unlocked these few achievements here. There's loads more. I don't know, Dan. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the skill level for oh, fish on. For live bait is, mate. What you need to do is if you follow Lady of Games on Twitch, she streams I think most evenings, and she'll answer any questions that you've got. If I can't answer it, I'm sure she can. She should know what level you need to... that bite then was awesome. Banged it straight under. They're only little like these perch, but... I think it's something like 60% on something, one of your skills. I think that was a bell ringing then, wasn't it? Yeah, the bell's ringing on the other one. Let's put that down. We've got a bite on here. Not big. I had fish yesterday where it was like, it was just taking line. Come here. Another bream. Yeah, mate. Predators, big time. How did I bring it up before? There's one of them. It's not that one. It's not that one. No. Can't think which menu it is, mate. Hang on. Yeah, if we go to this, and then we go to this one. Now this shows you what fish have been caught in this, just in this lake. So the ones that are missing, that I've not got a score on, they're not in this lake. But yeah, you've got pike in this lake. So the pike in here are up to like 7.7 kilos. And that was caught on these lures. So yeah, you've got predators in it, mate. Got all sorts of stuff in it. Carp as well. The carp in this lake I was showing Dan before. Carp in here is the biggest one's 14.7 kilos. Yeah, you can go on boats. Yeah, you can. There's a boat over. Oh, damn! Quick, pick that other rod up, quick. There's a boat over the other side that you can hire. So over, where is it? Where can I see it? It's over there towards the shops. So you can hire it for a few days or a day, and you can come out onto the lake with it. Let's swap back to that other rod and cast it out first. So yeah, there's a little dinghy that you can take out. Now you can actually put like, you can make stick mix with PVA webbing that you can attach to your rig. You can also buy, I'm only using, on this, I've just got a little 1/8 lead on it, but you can buy feeder cages. You can buy the ones where you can put a ball of ground bait around it and whatnot and attach that to it. But at the moment I'm just using a 1/8 lead. Let's tighten that up. So we've had 19 fish so far in this session. Nothing massive like. But they all count, and you can go and you can trade them in and get your money from them. Unlike Fishing Planet, where you've got to like fill your net, and at the end of the day you can trade them in. You don't get as much for your fish in this game, but you can have up to 100 fish in your keep net. I don't think there's a size limit. Come on, take it under. Sight bro, how you doing, mate? Yeah, it's brilliant. Love it, mate. Absolutely love it. Right, let's put it down because I'm sure I've got a bite on that. Here we go. Fish on this time. Nothing big again. I want a bigger fish on this. I want it to take some line. Swinging around, come on. Got off? No, he hasn't. Is that in the net? Oh, yeah, it's in the net. No, Danny, yeah, he plays Fishing Planet on PS4. Don't forget, guys, hit that like and subscribe if you've not already. I'm going to be doing my next fishing video on YouTube will be a Fishing Planet one over on Falcon Lake for the trout. provided tips provided by Mad Coont. But I'm gonna do a bit of fishing over there. I'm still over there from the other night, so I'm gonna continue from where I left off. Oh no. Need to finish filling that keep net. So what we on? We've done an hour and 11 minutes. I'll give it a few more minutes. We're going caching these fish, and I'll also show you the options that you have for mixing ground bait and what you can buy from the shop to make your own recipes. We've had a few fish. Seen the feeder rod working, and quite a few fish on this whip. Wolf, how you doing? So guys, the options, you've just seen all the options in the shop there. I've just clicked on all the items in the shop, but if you want to actually, you know, create your own ground baits, it's this that you go on, I think. One of these, which one was it? This one. So this is for the ball of ground bait, or your stick mixes for on your ledgering. So this one, just have to flick through then and try and find which one it was. So this is your ball of ground bait. So as you can see, you've got two options for adding two different base mixes together, mixing two different base mixes, and then you've got three additives that you can add to each mix, and two liquid attractants that you can add. So the combinations that you can create are like pretty impressive. And obviously, if you find something that works really well, you could share your recipe, or you could keep it a secret, however you go about it. But yeah, so you've got two base mixes, three additives, and two liquid attractants that you can add from those items that we've just looked at in the store. So I've cashed in the fish. We got a few coins back up, 48 coins. I've just bought some more some corn after Dan advised he was catching carp on the corn. So I think that's it for this episode. Next time we'll give the feeder rod another try and see if we can catch some carp, and maybe, I think Mad was asking about the boat. Now the boat is here, this little jetty. There's a little dinghy. There it is. It won't let me actually use it until we go and pay the man in the little booth here for a ticket. So tickets start from 3.5 coins up to 6.6 coins for like 5 days worth. They're in-game days, not real life days, and paying for one of them will allow you to use the boat. So I think before I go, I'm going to try it. Let's try it. So we've got a ticket, a permit for the boat. So let's go and try and use the boat. It's soon becoming daylight as well. So I've never used the boat before. I'm not sure what the controls are, but let's get in it. Oh, there we go. Let's reverse it out. So it's got a little outboard on it. Is it, mate? Right, I've got options here. Y. What does Y do? G. G's just stopped us. So I think we should be able to pick our rod up. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you could cover the old lake, mate. Let's put that back. Let's go and have a blast around the lake, maybe. Right, was it K? K must be the anchor. Yeah, must drop anchor with K. Now if I look at the map, out here in the middle it's quite deep, it's like 5 meters deep. So I wonder how we, I would need, obviously need a lure rod, wouldn't I? Stick a lure on it, stick it in that rod holder there, and troll the lake. Can have one on each side. Let's stick the anchor down. What's G do? Right, G stops the boat. Switches the boat off. Right, now we're stood up in the boat, so we can fish from the boat. See if we can catch something from this boat, eh? It's a lot deeper here, so I really need to change the depth on the float. Let's change this depth. Right, that's maximum I can put it at. Right, I'm obviously over depth. Shallow that down a bit. I'll try about 2.5 meters maybe. Right, that's cocked. We got bite on. Come on, fish, take it. Yeah, we got a fish. Fish from the boat. What have we got? Another perch. It's another perch, I think. Yep. So yes, I think on that I'm gonna end it here. Let's get back in the boat. However you get back in the boat, sit. That's it. Raise the anchor. Hit G, and we can go back to shore. So I'm going to have to get some spinners and some better line, and we'll give this trolling from the boat a go. We're off the boat. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe. You can also like I say, you can catch me streaming on Twitch from 9:30 weeknights. So yeah, don't forget, hit that like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more fishing pretty soon. Take it easy guys, and I'll catch you again later.